medyo ganahan tayo. Siyempre habang nagtutunaw pa tayo ng ating mga kinain, kailangan ay ma-entertain muna yung ating mga senses sa paninig, pandinig, at iba pa, no? Kaya naman.
Kaya naman, isa na nating matagal na kasama, hindi lang siya ay ating kabahagi, no? Bilang captain ng isang sudan to support partner natin. Pero siya din ay unionista.
Yan. Mula sa public sector.
Siya ang former chairperson ng Confederation of Independent Unions in the Public Sector at ngayon ay Norway Consultant for Asia. Matagal na natin kasama at kaibigan para alayan tayo ng isang tula.
Tawagan natin kasama Brother Floro Francisco.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon, everyone. Actually, I have already forgotten about this thing. You know, sometime in December 2009, when we were all discussing about coming up with this ILO convention rally, I was sitting in Hong Kong together with many of you, and I started writing a poem. And today, during lunch, one sister approached me asking me, "Where is your poem? I want to see it again." Sister Anne from Kuwait. So I tried to check my email, and luckily I found the copy of it. So maybe I should read it to you. Actually, I wrote this in Filipino, not for the sake of our foreign comrades. Mag-nosebleed na lang muna kayo, ha? I wanted to read it in Filipino, but I'm worried that the interpreter will have nosebleed. So I'll just read the English version. Okay. An ode to domestic workers. Politicians call you modern-day heroes, yet in truth, you are modern-day slaves. You are traded by your governments without protection in diplomatic agreements. To you, O children of globalization, to you among the millions of migrants, to you who perform domestic work, to your service, my profound respect. You may be a sister, or a mother, or some may even be grandmothers. They call you a maid, a servant, a helper, and some they call a nanny, or whatever. At times, you are a brother or a father, and some may already be grandfathers. Some are called cooks, or runners, or gardeners, while some are called all around, whichever. You are experts doing various odd things, treated inhumanly like slaves as nothings. Jack of all trades, excellent homemakers, paid a pittance, and recognized as workers. How many of your masters out there have ever realized what you had to offer? As they enjoy easy lives and earn better, while in their place, you are made to suffer. You have to nurse their babies, who will never call you mom, and care for their old people. To your parents, you may not even have done. You have to launder expensive clothes, which you will never be able to wear. And oftentimes you cook delicious food, whose taste, to you, they may never would share. You have to clean cutleries and dining wares, which you may never be able to eat from, and dry their cups and precious wine glasses, which you may never be able to drink from. You have to polish stylish tiles and floors, which you may never step on during the day, and vacuum finely woven carpets, which you are never allowed to squat on. You are made to fix so many fluffy beds that you will never be able to lie on, and wipe and dust sofas and chairs that you may never be allowed to sit on. You do 1,000 different tasks daily, and the list could go on and on and on. And when you become weary and lonely, you seldom have any shoulders to cry on. Think of how their world would be when all of a sudden you stop to be domestic workers who bring harmony in their well-reorganized economy. There will be chaos and missed schedules, and they have to cook foods and tidy homes. There will be children to ready for school, and aging parents who will drown in their stools. No more unwinding and good time after work, as the kids have homeworks after school. No more outings and movies for them on weekends. It will be washing clothes and darning linens. Domestic workers, if you only know, you have some powers that can grow. If you only unite together to be strong, everything for your masters can all go wrong. The time has come, the world should know. You have human rights, they can't say no. For your dignity, do not just agonize. Get organized, unionize, and be recognized. This was written December 10, 2009 in Hong Kong.
Maraming palakpak kasama Floro Francisco. Ayan. So, nice. Kita-kita natin doon sa board na binasa ni kasama Floro. At sir, oo, at sarili niyang ano yun, no? Composition tawag yun, no?
Kapuron.
Okay. So kita-kita, in-highlight ni Cap Toro doon yung parang irony, yung parang dinitreat na heroes, pero ito naman pala yung sitwasyon nila, no? So parang tapos sa bandang kalahati, pinaligtad naman yung kwento na parang kung wala naman yung ginagawa natin, ay ano yung suffering naman yung mga naramdaman ng mga dapat nagpapahalaga sa atin.
Mo ikolohiya natin because remember, there will be no productive work without reproductive
work. Ayan. So dapat kinikilala ito. At hindi lang basta kinikilala. Dapat binibigyan ng value at binabayaran din kung ito'y totoong trabaho.
Maraming salamat po muli kay kasamang Floro Francisco. At ngayon naman,
Ay, Kaptoro! Anong title? Anol!
Untold.
Untold! ODE, okay. Untold. Domestic worker. So, ano ba yan? Ipapublish ba yan? So, hingi na kayo ng kopya habang hindi pa pinapublish na.
Ayan. At ngayon, narinig natin yung isang tula. Kaya naman,
Ngayon naman ay pumunta tayo sa isang awitin. Awitin pero walang liriko. Hindi ko ba? O, may kakanta. Okay. Pero,
nakakanta din tayo mamaya.
yes, so medyo alam kong familiar na yung mga kasama natin dito. Pero hahayaan muna natin makapag-perform yung ating mga performers. And then after that, ay sasabayan natin silang kumanta.
Isa sa former trade unionist mula sa Dusetani Hotel. And now, we are proud that he's a bookkeeper of our labor.
Ooh, boy, a bookkeeper!
But very talented.
Yes.
And we also have
Kasama niya na tutugtog ng violin yung tawag niya, ano? Ang isang babaeng youth leader mula sa Ateneo.
kabataan para sa manggagawa or
Kapwa,
kapwa.
nakasama ng Bayan Youth at ng Centro Youth.
Si kasama Rian Kimpo Chu.
Palakpakan po para sa ating mga musikero.
Sino siya? Yan. Sino yan? Taga-Ateneo? Taga-Ateneo.
Congratulations to the workers, cultural. There can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. Yet what force on earth is weaker than the people's will of God? But the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
Yan. This time, pero hindi na kasi napigilan ng mga kasamahan natin. No? Pero this time around, ay nakatayo tayo. Ayan. At mas energetic and everyone is highly encouraged to sing this song again. Again. Thank you. Okay.
One more time.
Now, for everyone na talaga. Kanina hindi na napigilan eh, kaya napakanta rin sila eh.
Yeah.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. Even the unionization to the workers' blood. There can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. Yet what force on earth is weaker than the people's that are one? But the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. Now we stand
And the thoughts and cartoons, the wonders and love made, but the
union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
yeah, solidarity forever.
Maraming salamat kasamang Leo at Tutubo at Rian Kimpochu. Maraming pagsalamat po para sa ating mga kasama.
Ate, sila yung katutubo pala yung guitarist.
At ngayon po, no, after natin suriin yung kalagayan at alamin yung sitwasyon ng ating mga Filipino Careworkers and Domestic Workers Union, mahalaga marinig natin mula sa kanila ano yung ginagawa nilang paglaban doon sa mga usapin na yun.
Akala ko si ano yun, kabangon.
Hindi.
Wala ito?
At kaya naman, ito ay hindi pinyano. Oo. Talagang impromptu. Gusto natin na
Marinig mula sa kanila.
So magkatawag tayo ng mga volunteer na gusto mag-share mula sa iba't ibang mga unions.
So, simulan na muna natin sa ating mga kapatid mula sa
Nangunguha ko sa bag mo.
Okay.
Yan.
So, parang isa lang naman yung kasama natin from Southeast?
Dalawa.
Hindi niya alam mga gamit nila eh.
Wala ko ng Southeast ako.
Actually, pero
Naligaw ako.
mamaya maririnig natin sila online. So, mula kay Jack, Ate Marie, and Ate
Pareho
Marieta.
lang kami ng- pareho lang
Yan.
kami ng
So, sino
type.
kasi gusto i-volunteer para ikwento ano ang ginagawa niyo sa PLU to fight against this current situation of domestic workers sa Hong Kong?
Pagkakaisa. Habang buhay.
And also, nice, share din nila kung paano ba nag-umpisa yung kanilang, kumbaga yung her story ng kanilang
Local union.
local
Yan.
So, si Jack,
Wala sa chairperson ng Progressive Labor Union of Domestic Workers in Hong Kong, Sister Jen Hernandez.
Thank you. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. So, ipabahagi ko lang po yung konting kasaysayan ng PLU sa Hong Kong. So, nabuo po siya noong
Pag nagagalaw
June
yung malabo.
2011 at narehistro po siya noong April 2012. Ang programa po ng PLU ay mag-organize, mag-educate, at maglapit po sa about government. Ginagawa po namin every Sunday is organizing at napakahalaga po sa amin na ma-educate ang mga mga migrant workers sa Hong Kong. So, may 6 po na affiliates ng mga association ng mga Pilipino doon. And then we talk together to merge it para po mabuo ang PLU po. So yun po kung bakit po nagkaroon ng PLU po ngayon. Salamat po.
ako gusto ko medyo gawin lang itong informal. Kapatid na Jack, ay, okay lang, follow-up lang. Kapag ikaw yung tatanungin, bakit kaya tingin mo ikaw ay tumagal, naninindigan? Ano yung what's with the,
What
with
made you
the,
commit? Yan.
Yeah,
Paano siya
yeah.
nagko-commit or nagtataya? And maybe we should invite other sisters from Hong Kong as well para, di ba, nandito din sila sa
nga ba kasi naman yung share?
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Ayun, pwede si sa akin, pwede rin sila mag-share, no?
Ikaw naman.
So, mula po nung naitayo ang PLU ay So, the reason why I commit myself to be a union member until I became a leader is that I have seen when I entered Hong Kong for the first time, I have seen the abuses and the malpractices that have been in the employment agencies. So, from then on, naging dedicated ako sa union dahil gusto kong mabago yung sitwasyon na aming kalagayan bilang domestic worker sa Hong Kong. Yun po.
Yay! Sila Marieta, meron din nadagdag?
Hindi niya alam kung saan doon.
Hello po everyone. So yun po, mula nung nakilala ko yung PLU, nagkaroon na po ako ng interest kasi kahit alam ko naman na nasa magandang sitwasyon ako or nasa magandang employer ako, nandun yung nakakatch yung interest ko na may ibahagi din kung ano yung goal ng PLU para magkaroon ng mas magandang sitwasyon na kung saan kami naroroon sa Hong Kong po. Yun po.
Yay!
Hello po, good afternoon po. Ako po, simula po nang naging member po ako sa PNP, marami po akong nakakasama. Marami din po ako nabigyan ng advice yung mga kaibigan ko po. Na nagkakaroon po ng problema, nababahagi po. Yun lang po. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat mga kasama, Marieta, Marie, and Jack. Ayan. Kita-kita mo talaga sa kanilang mga mata at sa kanilang sharing kung gaano ka-committed ng bawat isa sa kanila.
At yung pakiramdam na nakaka-proud, makatulong sa kapwa nila, migrant domestic workers na nandun sa Hong Kong na malayo sa pamilya. Again, maraming pagsang para sa ating PLU Hong Kong. At syempre, punta tayo dun sa parang second birth ng migrant domestic workers organizing natin, no? Na natin mula
Sa Ampo, Malaysia. Ayan.
Alisa.
Pero talaga hindi nila to alam na may interview sila dito ngayon.
Tayo!
Wala sa program.
Eh, isa si Maria nag-organize sa mga tumutulong kay Ate Lizelle.
Ayan. So, sis, pwede ko bang kwento sa amin anong ginagawa niyo sa Ampo, Malaysia? At paano din kayo ngayon bilang isang union leader nag-organize at bakit ka nagko-commit?
Kumawa ko dito, may ayos, may
Sabi bilang Vice Chairperson ng Ampo Malaysia, Ampo Sentro Malaysia. Ang Ampo Malaysia, I'm 3 years from joining Ampo. So but they started in 2014 sa pamamagitan ni Nanay Balot. But she is in Davao now. Nanay Balot. And then it was recognized by the Philippine Embassy in 2000, I think 2017, 2016 or 2017. And then affiliate ang IDWF. And then our mission is to educate our domestic workers, to educate them to be brave, to fight for their rights. And our vision is to mobilize more members to have so that we can expand, and then so that it's the more the merrier. So we are organizing, but of course frankly speaking, organizing is not easy. Mobilizing is not easy, especially in I think not only for Malaysia but in other countries also, that some of our domestic workers will not give their time to commit. So we are struggling now, but of course we're expanding our group to Pinang. Coordinator Acel Rodrigo went to Pinang to organize, and then we have some new members. And then we have some new members now as well in PL. So we are very proud, and then I'm very proud to be a part of Ampo family. Because I myself, I'm very proud to join, because before I just go around PL with my friends, nothing, no mission, no vision, just roaming around with friends. And then now I meet Ampo, I'm very proud, I'm very happy. And then Ampo will help me as well, because I had a surgery last July 2019. So Ampo, my second family, my Ampo family will help me as well. So I'm very proud to be a part of Ampo. And then we are now working and mobilizing, and then we are hoping that we grow stronger, and then we spread our wings, we spread our love, so that we can invite more members. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ayan. So this time around, you will still roam around, but with a purpose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doing organizing and recruiting.
Yan. Ako nare-realize ko parang ang daming baong English na ating mga speakers. Nag-pressure kami. Hindi ba kayo?
Bongga. Magaling, no? Talagang narinig natin yung sa mismo nakakaranas. Hindi magandang kalagayan. Paano sila lumalaban, nag-stand up, at hindi lang para sa sarili nila, para din sa kapwa nila.
Yan. At totoo yung sinabi ni Sister na hindi ganun kadali ang mag-organize. Ako, di ba? So, feeling ko lahat tayo nag-agree. Madali ba mag-organize? Yeah, pwede ba palakpakan natin ang ating mga sarili? Despite the challenges, ay talaga nandito pa rin tayo tumutulong.
At syempre, no, actually, bago naman na-form yung Malaysia, back tayo in a bit. Nabuo muna sa tulong talaga at pagpupursige ng Labor Education and Research Network, ay napatatag, nabuo natin yung United Domestic Workers of the Philippines. So, sa mga ka-United dyan, may mag-volunteer bang mag-share? Bakit nagtataya? Nagtuturuan po sila ngayon sa dami nila, pero...
Siyempre sila Ate Perlitas, Ate May tapos na eh.
Bago ma-stress kaya yung table na to, dapat
Doon naman tayo sa kabilang table, no? United. Ayan. Oh, balik
Nakita ko nag-outline na kanina eh.
Okay.
Go!
Naka 3 pages na yata.
United! Yung Gabacano yun, Gabacano. United! Gabacano! Gabacano!
Chabacano.
Yes! Gabacano yan!
Oh, our leader who will join us upstairs is from Zamboanga.
Yes!
Lanao.
Lanao.
This
Kapitbahay namin,
is
no?
Sis Hazel.
Eh, Gabacano, nakaka-proud lang kasi nakakapag-Gabacano sila. Di ba ano yan?
Buenas tardes
Native na ano natin. Oo, native.
Hindi native.
Nag-start po ng 2011. Tsaka po, doon sa Zamboanga City po, super hirap po yung pag-organize namin kasi more than doon po sa district namin, sa may district 1 po kasi, lahat ng mga Muslim po. Kaya nahihirapan po kami pumasok doon kasi parang front na, yes po, yung mga ML po, yung mga ML po. Kaya hindi kami makapasok po talaga lahat ng district 1. Yung po sa collective bargaining po, okay naman po doon sa amin. Wala namang problema. Thank you po.
Yes! Siyempre naiintindihan natin may mga struggles tayo, may mga challenges sa mga areas. Pero not because Muslim dominated area yon, but because siguro some of the beliefs of some groups within the community ay may ganong mga resistance. Pero siyempre, hindi naman in general. Yeah.
Salamat sis. At kung meron pa sa United marami tayong espasyo para magbahagi kayo. Meron pa ba dito sa table na to? Yan, bukod daw kay Nanay Perdita at Ate Maya. Yan. Parang meron na lang akong tatawagin. Risa! Risa! Risa!
Risa! Risa! Risa! Risa!
Ang laging present sa marami nating pagkilos nationwide at most of the time nagpagsalita din ng United sa ating mga rally. Sister Lisa from Quezon City!
Good afternoon to everyone, to the foreign guests. We from the United, what we have, ang lagi namin na struggle is that it's really hard to mobilize or to have dialogues with employers because some employers, they did not allow their kasambahays or domestic workers to join any union like the United Domestic Workers of the Philippines. But we, as United, we don't stop. We make ways for be able to reach them. We go provinces, from Metro Manila, to be able to reach as many as possible kasambahays, to be able to let them know that there are kasambahay laws, that they have rights in the Philippines, that they have the power. If we have unions like the United Domestic Workers of the Philippines, we have power. Like as we always say, we become stronger as we became united. So for me, I believe that if we go together, no matter what or whatever countries we are in, we will be stronger. We can protect each other and help each other as much as we can. So from United, we thank you all and we get stronger.
Yay!
Okay, iba?
Ang dami ding baon kahit sa Pilipinas.
Nakaka-proud. Ang galing-galing. Parang na-amaze na ako. I just want to stop talking and keep
Just
on
listen.
listening.
And now, to further listen.
Yeah, to further listen and expand, baka nandiyan na yung mga kasama natin sa PLU Macau, no?
Ayan, hindi ba sila na...
Oo nga, naka-hub sila. PLU Macau, nandiyan ba kayo? Maraming baka bagsak muna sa PLU Macau. Oh, na-close yung ating Ayan. PLU Macau. Yon. Sharing naman dyan, PLU Macau, nakahub sila. Sino yung pwedeng mag-share? Tapos yun na lang yung lalakihan natin, no?
Baka meron daw po gusto mag-share.
Sige.
Ay, nakita natin meron
Ayan.
agad na.
Lalapit na sila dun sa kanilang mic.
Baka yung naka-smart casual, hindi naman ako maging smart casual nung hindi ko gusto mag-share.
Ready din sila sa kongreso natin.
Narinig yan nila tayo.
Yan na rin yan. PLU Macau, pwede bang magsalita kayo? Go ahead po.
Sisters from PLU Macau, nagkasalita ng so technical ano.
Sige. We will get back to you, no? Ayusin lang natin para ma-make sure na Yun. We are live via satellite.
Baka balikan natin sila mamaya.
Sige, babalikan natin sila. Usog-usog muna tayo ko. Lipad muna tayo sa Lina. Ayan na. Sorry.
Hi, magandang hapon ulit. Kami po ay ang PLU Macau. Sa nababasa namin ay naririnig naman kami. Hope naririnig kami. Nalungkot po kami na hindi nakauwi. Gawa na hindi ang flexible yung stable yung palisiya ng Macau. Sa ngayon narinig namin at nabasa sa BTS na wala na naman downfall. Ay patuloy na po at hindi na mababa. Ang organizing ng Macau ay very special siya kahit na minsan lagi kaming natatalikuran. Although napakahirap mag-organize, pero with that, marami kaming natutulungan at kami yung malaman dito sa Macau. Ibigay ko kay Jeff kung ano yung mga nakaranasan dito.
Yan, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Bilang organizer sa PLU Macau, talagang napakahirap mag-organize ka lalo na sa panahon ng pandemya kasi parang ini-snap ka kung ano yung ipaglalaban mo na or papaano mo i-share yung mga karapatan mo kasi sasabihin nila hanggang dyan na lang yan. Wala namang mangyayari. Kasi nga, hindi nila nire-recognize ang domestic workers dito. Wala kami decent contract. Wala pa, pangatlong beses na po tayo na-exclude sa minimum wage. So, hopefully, magkakaroon tayo ng memorandum of understanding para naman ay paglaban natin ang mga karapatan ng bawat isa magagawa lalo na sa national workers. Maraming salamat.
Yes! Salamat!
Salamat, Ate Jess.
Ganun pa rin yung feel.
Ayan at sa lahat.
Yeah, they can live outside, but they are not.
Parang masarap na lang mag-chant doon. Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational! Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational! O parang ramdam natin, dapat may taas kamao ha. Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational! Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational!
Yan, nakakatuwa. Tas mo ng energy, no? Kasi usually, sa mga events na hapon, syempre aantok-antokin na. Pero kitang-kita natin dito sa taas, talagang lahat ay talagang nakatutok pa rin at talagang very participative pa rin sa ating program.
Ayan, bago tayo bumalik sa East Asia, puntahan din naman natin yung mga nakasama na din talaga natin no, sa MENA region.
Yes.
So, kanina nagsalita na si Ate Ann ng Kuwait. Baka may iba din namang babahagi sa sandigan ko rin dyan. Andito ang alam ko ang kanyang tagapangulo, just newly elected chairperson of Sandigan Domestic Workers Association of Kuwait, Sister Sister Joy.
No problem.
Ang ganda nung kanilang mga uniform.
Naka-uniform yan.
Usually may mga sobre yung ganyan eh.
Yan. Tama naman pala, Mary and Joy. So kahit anong sabihin ko sa Mary or Joy, pasok pa din.
Hello po.
Hello!
Hi!
Nung unang nakapasok ako sa SKDW or Sandigan, 2019 yun mag-diba. Nakita na ako na siyempre, bilang domestic workers, nakita ko rin yung mga problema ng mga domestic workers. Pero ako lang, sarili ko lang yung, parang, hindi ako makapag-voice out, hindi ako makapagsalita, dahil ako lang, nag-iisa lang ako. Pero nung nakilala ko ang SKDWA, na meron palang grupo na ganito sa Kuwait, nagkaroon ako ng lakas para ipaglaban ng mga domestic workers. Bilang sa domestic workers, nakikita ko yung mga pang-aabuso, hindi lang siya physical, mostly verbal, emotional, at yung mga nararanasan ng karaniwang mga domestic workers sa Kuwait, na takot sila magsalita sa kanilang mga employer, na ang tingin nila, lahat na lang ng gagawin, yung utos na kanila ng employer nila, gagawin nila. Which is hindi naman tama, kasi slavery na yun, kumbaga pang-aalipin na yun. Pero, nung nagkaroon kami sa SKDWA or sa Sandigan, nagkaroon ng organizing, doon nagkaroon kami ng lakas dahil nagkaisa ang mga domestic workers sa Kuwait. Nagkaroon kami ng boses, ano yung paglaban namin. At sa ngayon, meron na kami domestic workers law. Subalit, meron man kami domestic workers law sa Kuwait, hindi pa rin siya nai-implement. Bakit? Sa kakulangan ng kaalaman ng ilan sa mga domestic workers. Kaya ginawa namin sa SKDWA, nagkaroon kami ng advocacy campaign about sa educating about sa domestic workers law. At ginagawa namin ito through sumustahan. Meron kami regular sumustahan 2 times a week. Kumbaga, yung mga domestic workers nagkaroon doon ng mga pang-sumustahan, pagkakamustahan lang. Pero hanggang sa nauwi na lang kasi yung mga kinukomplain nila about sa karapatan nila, nagkaroon si Ma'am Ann na yung about sa educating about sa domestic workers law. At ang napakaganda dito, positive feedback, marami sa mga domestic workers sa Kuwait, ang nakuha nila ang karapatan nila. Especially, yung annual paid leave. Mostly, ang nakakatuwa pa, annual paid leave. Di ba kailangan babakasyon sila? Pero natuto sila sa bargaining and negotiation, na i-negotiate nila sa kanilang mga employer na kahit hindi sila umuwi sa magbabakasyon, makukuha nila yung annual paid leave nila kasama ang plane ticket. Marami yan sa mga domestic workers kasi ngayon, member na namin at isa na rin sila sa nagpapalaganap ng advokasya natin sa SKDW. Saka yung indemnity pala, actually, yun ang pinakamahirap na ipaglaban sa employer kasi iniisip nila, bakit bibigyan? Domestic worker lang siya. Yun ang kasing complaint ng mga domestic workers ko. Bakit may indemnity? Hindi naman yung parang bang inaano walang halaga ang mga domestic workers sa Kuwait. Pero dahil naipaglaban at ng government ng Kuwait, na binigyan nila na lahat ng Since 2017 mag-start, makakakuha ng indemnity ang mga domestic workers. Sa kagandahan na rin yun, maraming umuwi sa mga domestic workers sa Kuwait na kuha nilang kanilang indemnity. Yan po, maraming salamat.
Yung power ng union, boy, no? Salamat, Sis Joy.
At kung mapapasin mo, no, sabi ni Sis Joy kanina, nag-uumpisa naman tayo minsan sa sarili natin yung mga
Struggle, yung mga
sariling
personal
struggle.
concerns natin.
Tapos doon, makikita natin na
Self-interest kumbaga.
yes, pero pag nagsama-sama tayo, makikita natin na collective pala yung ating challenge. Hindi lang, collective din tayo.
Kikilos. Yan. So from self-interest na shift to collective interest and transform to collective action. Yan. So, gusto mo bang tapusin na yung Nina o balik tayo sandali sa East Asia?
Makabalik muna tayo sa East Asia.
Yan. Narinig na natin kanina si Ate Bonang eh. Ma-full force din ngayon ang Domestic Caretakers Union of Taiwan dito eh. Baka naman na meron kang nais magbahagi.
Ate Jen, go!
Go, go, go!
Dalawa tayo.
DCU! 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 DCU!
Hey! So welcome sisters Jennifer and Tess Salonica.
Salonica.
Hi!
Hoy, tiyan nyo lang ha!
Hello everyone! Thank you.
So magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Paano po ako nag-start bilang miyembro ng Domestic Caretakers Union? Ako po ay rescue ng DCU noong 2018. Nag-suffer po ako sa amo ko ng abusive. Hindi po ako binigyan ng day off sa loob ng 2 years. At wala rin po akong cellphone. Hindi po ako allowed. So hindi ko po nakita ang nanay at tatay ko ng 2 years. Wala din po akong salary na nakukuha ko galing sa amo ko. Inihuhulog po yun sa bangko. Wala pa akong nakukuha. So nag-start ako sa union. Na-rescue po ako. Na-rescue po ako ng union noong 2018. From that, na-educate po ako ng DCU. Na-organize din po ako. So ngayon po, isa na po ako sa mga leaders ng union na ako na rin po pati ng mga nag-rescuer. Kasama na po ako sa mga nagre-rescue, sa mga kapwa Pilipino natin na nasa Taiwan na nagsasuffer pa din po ng pang-aabuso. So ngayon po, part na rin po ako ng pregnancy team ng DCU. Kadalasan po sa amin, sa DCU sa Taiwan, ang mga migrant worker na nabubuntis, 1 month pa lang po, 2 months or 3 months na ikaw ay buntis, kayo po ay pinauuwi na ng Pilipinas at wala na po kayong karapatang bumalik ng Taiwan para magpatuloy ng trabaho. So sa akin po, dahil na-educate po ako ng DCU, ako po ay nabuntis sa Taiwan. Nakapanganak po ako sa Taiwan at hindi po ako nawala ng trabaho. Hanggang ngayon po, nagtatrabaho pa rin ako sa Taiwan at tumutulong na po ako sa mga migrant worker na nabubuntis para ipaglaban ang kanilang karapatan. Maraming salamat po.
Good afternoon, everyone. We started po, since nung dumating kami ni Bonang sa Taiwan, from placement fee refund pa lang po. Kasi bago po kayo dumating sa Taiwan, may magpapautang po sa inyo ng mga agencies. Di po ba? Katulad din po sa inyo. Nung dumating po kami doon, nauna si Bonang, na dumating doon, sabi niya sa akin, Jen, pagdating mo dito, ang susweldoin mo ganito lang. Ha? Almost 2,000 NT lang matitiras doon sa susweldoin namin kasi kailangan po namin bayaran yung placement fee, broker's fee, ARC, ang dami po namin kailangan bayaran. So sabi niya sa akin, pagdating mo dito, kailangan maibalik natin yung pera na hiniram natin. Maibalik sa atin yung pera na hiniram natin sa mga lending company. Sabi ko, paano natin gagawin yun? Yun, nagsimula na po kami mag-organize. Lahat po ng mga Pilipino na dumadating mula Pilipinas, nagbuo po kami ng group doon po sa placement free refund. Doon po kami nagsimulang mag-organize, mag-educate ng mga OFW. 2014 po hanggang ngayon.
Maraming salamat. Palakpakan naman po natin ang ating mga kasama mula sa Taiwan. Ayan, nakaka-touch yung sa story ni Isay, no? Alam niyo sa pag-uunyon, gano'n naman talaga yun. May mga iba't ibang dahilan tayo kung bakit tayo na-involve at bakit tumataas yung ating commitment. Yung iba ay dahil syempre sa education, yung iba ay sa campaigns, pero yung iba dahil resulta ng tulong na direkta ng union sa kanila. Yung pagdepensa ng union para sa kanilang mga karapatan. At naramdaman nila yon, and therefore, kapag sila naman yung may pagkakataong tumulong, sila naman yung nagdedepensa rin sa mga miyembro.
Isang nakita akong value doon, hindi siya tumitigil na, natulungan ako, so happy na ako. Iwan ko na yung DCU. Natulungan ako, so pag may union pala, mas makakatulong. Therefore, tutulong ako sa union.
At ang naman natin kasi hindi naman yan isa lang eh. I mean, hindi yan mawawala at hindi ka na magkakaproblema. Pwede bumalik yan. So mahalaga na yung consistency ng ating pagsasama-sama ay nandun. Para din, consistent din yung ating protection.
At saka yung common thing ay sa pag-share nila, no?
Ayun na, tabo.
Sa kanilang kagalingan, pagkatuto. Kasi meron silang sama-samang aralan, nagkakaroon na sila ng mga leadership formation and discussion para mas mapatatag yung kanilang union para labanan yung mga usapin at issues nila.
Dahil dyan, tayo ngayon ay nadama na.
Pabalik sa na tayo, no? So kanina narinig natin yung Sandigan Quake, pakinggan naman natin ang Sandigan Barin. At ang dami nilang kwento sa akin kanina Bon during break na ang dami-dami na nila. So pakinggan natin paano sila dumami at patuloy na nagtataya. Yes!
Design, hindi mo nabanggit yung illegal work mo. Yun na nga, sinabi ko.
Ayun na yun, yung illegal work niya na wala siyang day o pag-cellphone.
Hindi yung paglilinis mo sa sayang.
Inano na lang.
Ay, kasi. Kala ko kasi maraming sasabihin ko eh.
Hindi ko din namin kasi baka masyado silang ma-amaze. Ma-amaze masyado.
Madami kung makukwento sa kanila eh.
So, nakita ko lang na sa dami ng mga domestic workers sa Bahrain, but they are not actually organized. So, before Sandigan Bahrain, tumutulong na talaga kami.
Bakit di kayo
or ako
nag-English?
Sa mga domestic workers or migrant workers na hindi alam ang kanilang karapatan. So, being in Bahrain for almost 30 years, siguro sa ulado ko na ang rules. Siguro alam ko na kung ano ang dapat gawin ng migrants or domestic workers. So, during pandemic, nakita ko na marami sa mga kababayan natin or regardless of nationalities, marami sa kanila ang nangangailangan ng tulong, tumatakbo kung saan, bumabangga kung saan, pero hindi nila alam ang talagang rights, ang kanilang karapatan as domestic workers specifically. So ngayon, sa tulong ng Sandigan Kuwait, na-realize ko na I could do more. As a citizen, as well aware of the rules.
Hindi mo alam na may ganyan?
Nakita ko yung
Ayaw
pangangailangan
niyo
ng mga
magbasa
domestic
ng
workers
program
na kung pwede naman akong tumulong. So,
Kakanta pa sana kami ni
binuunan
Tisay
ng
dun eh.
Sandigan Bahrain last 2019. Napasubok na kami or natapat kami sa kasalukuyang pag-abolish daw ng tinatawag na flexi visa or flexible visa. Maraming natuwa or maraming mga kababayan natin ang naka-avail ng flexible visa. But then, hindi nila naiintindihan kung ano ba talaga ang ibig sabihin ng flexible visa. Sa kanila, flexible is being free, magkaroon ng freedom kung ano ang kanilang gagawin during their day off. But then, I tried to convince and explain to them that pag in-avail nila yung flexible visa, at the end, sila rin ang talo. Bakit? Pag flexible visa ka, wala kang indemnity, wala kang contract, at wala kang medical assistance. So anything that could happen to you, ikaw mismo ang mananagot or sasagot sa lahat ng pangangailangan na to. So, marami sa ating mga kababayan na naiintindihan kung ano ang sinasabi namin. And ngayon, dumami tayo, Miss Nice. Nag-umpisa ako na ang domestic workers namin is 10, but now we are approaching for 50 with membership. So, sa patuloy kami sa aming team officers. So patuloy kami nagpapalaganan ng awareness ng domestic workers regardless misnice ng nationality. So marami kaming Africans which are really vulnerable pagdating sa mga problema as domestic workers. So yes, salamat pala sa Sentro, sa WF at sa organizer ng conference na to sa pag-imbita sa atin. And we are looking forward po sa support and of course sa mga susunod pa natin na pag-imbita. Siguro si Miss Christine may babahagi.
Good afternoon everyone. We are really grateful to be here and join you in this event. For Bahrain, initially we are very active in other social organization. But then after we met Miss Anne of Koi, we realized that we have to expand our contacts. So for us to be able to work together with migrant workers and domestic workers. And I think we are doing well because for the last 3 months after we are able to bring back again Sandigan Bahrain, we have gathered almost 70 members of domestic workers. And to be able to organize is really hard. And to educate them one by one to understand the law, Bahrain, and the law and the rights that they have to be fulfilled is really very hard for us. But together, as we all say, together we are stronger. So may we continue together with your support, Centro, IDWF, and other organizations to fulfill kung ano yung ating goals in domestic workers. Thank you very much. Sa Sandigan na Bahrain na tayong isa sa mga binahagi nila na ginagawa din sa ibang samahan na na-emphasize nila ay yung pag-organize din sa iba pang nationalities.
Yun din sana i-highlight ko na okay na pakinggan, no? Kasi bilang mga unionista, mahalaga sa atin yung ating class consciousness na itong laban na ito ay hindi lang laban ng isang specific nationality ng mga migrant domestic workers, Filipino migrant domestic workers for example, kundi laban din ito ng lahat ng mga uring manggagawa. Kaya kahit anong lahi ka pa, at kung naaabuso yung karapatan mo at kinakailangan tulungan ka, eh mahalaga na bilang mga manggagawa unionista ay magtulungan din talaga.
Kaya naaalala ko din tuloy, no, dito sa Pilipinas yung usapin in relation sa China na yung isa sa sobrang nating ingatan bilang mga samahan na hindi tayo mauuwi dun sa racist argument. Kasi yan yung nararanasan ng mga kapatid natin na nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa. Pero hindi natin ginagawa sa mga Chinese workers, for example, na pupunta dito sa Pilipinas kasi hindi naman sila ang kanilang pangkas.
Okay, at para sa pagpapatuloy, guys,
punta pa rin tayo sa Pinay region. Mula naman sa Federation of Filipino Association ni naman, Jordan, is busy.
Ate, gusto niya yan, tea, at saka yung creamer. Tea, at saka coffee mate ang gusto niya.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Luciana Lucio Bejas. We founded the Federation of Filipino Association in Amman way back in 2014. As a community leader, we see that the organization we need to establish the organization for the voice of the workers, especially domestic workers. There are a lot of Filipinos in Amman. It is around 43,000 Filipino workers, but I think and I believe it's only 13% was documented. Marami ang undocumented. By doing this, we realized the organization to educate the domestic workers' rights. Although we encountered many trainings from different organizations, from ILO, from IDWF, and even the Sandigan this year visited Amman, Jordan in order for us to organize how to become strong and effective leaders. When we form these organizations,
The taste of water is tea.
our objectives is to educate domestic workers,
Milk coffee.
not only for our rights, but to uplift our working
You
condition.
can clean with
Currently,
hot water and
the
soap.
Federation of Filipino Association in Amman has
And then
a project, a caregiver training program, where we partner a specialty training hospital so that the domestic worker itself has their own skill and to uplift na maging worker sila as caregiver. The other side is we have also a neonatal training. Wherein this neonatal training, we encourage the domestic workers to uplift again their working condition, to work as a nanny from the diplomatic family and those who are high-profile families that they take nannies, that their work is just a nanny. So other than that, we found out that domestic workers need our voice. We form and we luckily, the Filipinos in Amman has day off on Fridays and Sunday. Many has no, for example, there are out of 100, there are only 20 so after 20% who are not having day off on Friday because they are new in Amman. I do believe employers are not encouraging their new workers to have their day off because they are new in the country. It means it was also difficult for them to trust their workers. And after that, they allow their workers to have their day off. But some of them, when we organize the organization, we meet these people, these workers in the church. We started in the church, wherein many employers allow their workers to work to go to church for 1 hour. That 1 hour alone, I use this to organize the domestic workers by informing them that we have our rights like this, like that. In just an hour or 15 minutes, these domestic workers who go to church, they know and they learn that we have this kind of rights. Then later on, after 3 to 6 months, their employer bringing back to the church. After a year, they join the organization. This is the one or the other, our encouraging the domestic workers to join us. As a leader, it is difficult. This is a challenging task for us. But since it is in our heart to help our community, to help our kababayan, of course, as a community leader, and to our leaders itself, we encourage them to fight the right by giving them how to fight their employer. We didn't front them. So in other words, when there is a problem with workers and employer, we are not in front of them. We push the workers. What is the rights that tell to their employers? And if there is a very difficult problem, we call the Philippine Embassy. And we are lucky in Jordan that the Philippine Embassy and the Philippine Overseas Labor Office is with us. A one call for them, even in the middle of the night, they come and help us. Because we love our work. Helping Filipinos and domestic workers, although it is our priority, but we have also our priority, our work. By doing this, we help them by educating. We educate them, this is our right. And if there is need for us to be together, we form a day wherein we are there to tell the embassy what is happening in the community. That's why the embassy and the Filipino community are helping together. I am also a member of Migrant Resource Center that according to my boss, it's like a community also. that one of the objectives he was fighting for is the social security system in Amman. Although many domestic workers are having their own voluntary membership with BAC in Philippines, but he was trying that we domestic workers in Amman be considered as member of social security system. Inshallah, this will be realized, and I do believe this is part of our fight to win. Thank you very much, and good afternoon.
Grabe, iba talaga yung mga bawal ng mga leaders natin today.
Akala ko nasa TED Talk tayo kanina eh.
Bongga, powerful. Pero syempre, no, yung isang takeaway ko doon, dahil di ganito lahat ng sitwasyon ng mga leaders, ng mga kababayan natin sa embahada, sa kanila, may maayos silang relasyon, pero iba isang tawag ng kahit madaling araw. Sasagot, pero sabi nila, pag di na-address, madali na silang pupunta sa embassy.
At nakakatuwa talaga yung confidence ng ating mga leaders. Kasi napaka-halagang elemento din ng magiging leader natin, yung maging good public speaker natin.
Yan.
At talagang kita-kita natin yung sa mga nag-share.
Tsaka po yung mga gusto mong mag-share, pwede. Pero ngayon naman, narinig na natin yung mga founding members natin eh. Pero may mga kasama din tayo dito na pwedeng mag-share at for sure, na-inspire sila today. Sana mabanggit nila yun. Charot, pinilit. Ayan. Stay lang muna tayo sa MENA region. Mamaya punta tayo banda ng Europe kasi may gusto din mag-share na kasama. Tawagin po muna natin mula sa Bayanihan Domestic Workers Association of Qatar. Kung sino po yung pwedeng magbahagi ng inyong pong sinisimulang gawain doon. They are also, with the help of the efforts of the International Domestic Workers Federation. Go sisters!
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Good afternoon. And magpapasalamat po ako sa Sentro, sa IDWF at sa organizer ng event na to. Ako po from Qatar, Bayanihan Domestic Workers Qatar. Nag-start po ang Bayanihan Domestic Worker Qatar noong 2017. Actually, hindi pa po siya ganun na organization. So I met the General Secretary of IDWF, Ms. Elizabeth Tang, April 2018. So dumating po ako sa Qatar Bali 2012. Wala pa po kaming batas tungkol sa domestic workers. So ang domestic workers law sa Qatar is na-launch po ng August 22 of 2017, domestic law number 15. So from that time nung ma-met ko po yung General Secretary ng IDWF, doon po kami nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob na mag-form ng samahan ng domestic workers. Kasi, syempre ako, natatamasa ko yung day off, yung privilege, lahat, since dumating ako sa Qatar. Pero paano naman yung mga kasama ko na nagtatrabaho sa bahay? Paano naman yung karapatan nila? So kung walang mag-form or magbubuo o maninindigan para ilaban yung karapatan, mananatili sila doon. So, noong 2018, in-appoint po ako as chairperson ng ad hoc committee ng Bayanihan Qatar. So, from that time, nag-training ako as leadership training, paralegal training, kung paano mag-assist ng mga kaso, public speaking, capacity building, lahat po ng training pinagdaanan ko. And then 2020, doon po namin na buo yung Bayanihan Domestic Workers Qatar na po siya, recognized po ng Ministry of Labor sa Qatar Embassy and Philippine Polo sa Polo-OWA po. So nakakapag-organize po kami ng meetings, trainings in the help of IDWF, BWI, ILO Qatar, and Ministry of Labor. So sabi ko nga, we are the voice of the voiceless, together with the other nationalities. Kasi ang pinaglalaban naman natin dito is hindi lang yung karapatan natin na Pilipino sa international, kundi pati sa ibang lahi. Kasi kung iiwanan natin sila, pinaglalaban. So, sa domestic workers, as bayanihang domestic workers Qatar po, ang tagline namin is, we start together, we finish together, no one left behind. Kasi, panahon na para ipaglaban mo yung karapatan mo, mahirap. Ang pinakamahirap pong ituro sa mga kapwa nating domestic workers, lalo na sa international, yung ilaban yung karapatan nila kasi we are living 24/7 sa loob ng bahay ng sponsor natin. And walang access to justice. Hindi naman po namin pwedeng sabihin na, Sir, Ma'am, pupunta kami ng Ministry of Labor para i-complain namin kayo. Kasi paglabas namin ng bahay, may kaso na kami ng runaway case in just a blink of an eye. Kasi may electronics po na yung metrash namin doon is pwedeng mag-complain yung mga employer namin ng runaway case o absconding case. Madami pong nangyayari doon, false absconding, na kahit nasa loob ng bahay, kinakasuhan, pinapakulong. Lalo na yung mga patapos na yung kontrata. Madami pong nagko-complain na in the middle of the night, makaka-receive ako ng message na tulungan mo. Nagpipick up pa po ako ng tumatakas. Hinahatid ko sa shelter. Alauna ng madaling araw. Pero kino-coordinate ko naman sa Puloowa. So, sa tulong po ng IDWF again, Ministry of Labor, may national workshop na kami. Meron kaming mga Zoom meeting sa domestic workers' rights sa kung paano nila, yung ano yung obligasyon, responsibilidad. Kasi hindi lang naman yung amo namin, yung mga may responsibilidad, pati kami din. So kada may mga meeting, may mga trainings, lagi nilang sinasabi na, kailan kaya tayo magtatagumpay? Sabi ko nga, walang iwanan, kasi may goal and mission tayo, nandito na tayo. Kaya sabi ko, aalis man ako ng Qatar, gusto ko pagpatuloy nyo pa rin yung nasimulan natin. Kasi sama-sama tayo, hindi lang tayong mga Pilipino, kundi pati ibang lahat. Nakakatuwa naman po kasi sa Qatar naman po, unti-unti namang napo-progress yung batas namin. Like yung exit permit, wala na po kami exit permit. Anytime, pwede po kaming lumabas ng Qatar na hindi na namin kailangan ng permit sa amo namin. May yung changing sponsor naman po, may mga nakakapag-change of sponsor na din po na through the platform ng Ministry of Labor, pati platform complaint naman po, meron na. Supposedly, siguro may mga successfully na nakakalipat ng mga trabaho from domestic workers to company, to medical company. So sana, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagsuporta ng mga international organizations sa ating mga domestic workers na makamit natin kung ano yung pinaglalaban natin. Kasi domestic workers is a decent work. And sabi nga nila na dapat your home, our workplace, should be a safe place. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Grabe. Salamat, Sis Rose, sa pagbabahagi ng kanilang karanasan sa Qatar.
Yes, they started together, they finished together. No one has been left behind.
Kasi dapat sama-sama talaga tayo magtatapos sa ating laban na laging araw-araw kabahagian habang nagtatagumpay tayo. Kasi pag kinalimutan din natin yung mga tagumpay natin or hinayaan natin nandyan lang siya, pwede din siyang bawiin pabalik. Kaya mahalaga yung sinasabi mo kanina, Marco, na dapat vigilant tayo.
Yes, at maganda yung kanina pa nila sinasabi na laging collective laging lahat, laging kami. Diba? Hindi lang yung laging ako, kundi laging tayo. Collective lagi yung ating mga gawain.
Kaya naman maganda mula naman sa Asia. Yan, lipat tayo konti dun sa malamig ngayon, no? And we are very happy that they are here. The Commission for Filipino Migrant Workers, and they are also in ally with Waling-Waling United Kingdom and Respect Network Europe, and Sister Beat is one of our sisters in the PNI. Let's call her to share how they are working sa pag-oorganisa ng Filipino community sa Europe at ng iba pang mga migrant workers. And Brother Nonoy Hakbang. We can maybe put the mic there. Yeah.
Sino? Ano daw?
Our camera can just move.
Ay, sorry. Kanina cellphone.
Tulungan ka namin.
Hello.
Handa kami.
Sinsya kasi nag-practice ako dahil sa nag-teach for years, more than 25 years na sa Europe working for the migrant and care people, workers. Good evening sa ating lahat, mga kababayan, mga kaibigan, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nonoy Hatpang. I am the chairperson of the Commission for Filipino Migrant Workers International Office in Europe. And this work has been through the last more than 25 years to cater and to work for the interest and welfare and rights of migrant and refugee peoples. And I am also the president. Nakatayo tayo doon since more than 15 years ago. Platform of Filipino migrant organizations in Europe. In fact, ito ang we were able to lead towards the enactment of the overseas voting. Tayo ang nag-lead noon. 3 delegations of the Philippines at saka naging overseas voting na. Ngayon, I would like, we have come here and to join you in your celebration. Ang celebration ninyo ngayon is a celebration of victory. Pero ang victory sa katotohanan is not a final achievement. It is an ongoing.
Yes.
Sa kagawaray ako, padayon nga pakikibaka. So I come here representing, trying to assume the minds and hearts of our fellow Filipino migrants and care workers and other nationalities. Sa Europa, for example, I bring also here the message to you. Ang nakatayo tayo Transnational Migrant Platform. It's a transnational migrants of different nationalities. So, hindi lang Filipino, kundi other Asian countries, Latinos, and Africans. At saka, laki ang tulong natin doon sa organizing, mobilizing, arousing to this. At saka tamang sinasabi ninyo, ang katotohanan ng migrant life and care life, whatever it is daily struggle. Daily struggle because when we travel as migrants, we bring ourselves the most important thing is the dignity. Tapos itong dignity is dignified because of our human rights. At saka itong human rights, it's like our shadows always coming with us. It's coming with us, and we go through borders and freedom of entrance to other countries, receiving countries, pero these are either violated or respected. Kaya dahil dito, ang atin na daily struggle, daily challenge is to organize ourselves beyond being just victims of oppression, but as fighters, daily fighting for our freedom and rights. Ang aking kasama si Brink will also try to speak. So for last, and congratulations to you here, I would like to end up, and para we will not forget it, I will shout 3 times, migrant domestic workers and caregivers, and you will shout back to me, mabuhay. Let us Hindi mabuhay. Kasi, Espanyol, presente. Presente means present. So, present palagi tayo. Presente sa pangklimata as workers and as caregivers. Presente, hindi absent.
Yeah, always present.
Okay, let us all stand.
Okay. Alalayan niyo lang si Sir. Meron siyang tungkutan.
Migrant domestic workers and care workers.
Present.
Migrant domestic workers and care workers. Migrant domestic workers and care workers. Salamat. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay ang mga domestic workers and care workers! And Sister Reed would also like to share.
Si Kuya George,
Just very briefly, I think after no noise eloquence, there's very little to say except he mentioned the Transnational Migrant Platform, which was one of, I think, one of the major contributions of Filipino migrants and refugees in Europe to the international growth of the workers' movement and to the international growth of solidarity. Solidarity that we need in the 2020s. And I just mentioned two major activities that have contributed to the growth of the unity, the vision, and the protagonism of migrant domestic workers and all migrant workers actually. Because in Europe, as you will know, and then also the case in Asia, we have big sectors of migrant domestic workers, care workers, also workers in the public service like in nursing, but also agricultural workers. Europe's agriculture depends heavily on migrant workers. And now there's a very important alliance developing within the Transnational Migrant Platform and, for example, with La Via Campesina, in bringing together these different sectors of migrant workers. Two major initiatives. One was together with migrants of different nationalities coming together to organize a permanent people's tribunal session in 6 cities in Europe over the period 2017 to 2020, even into COVID. That one, last one was in Berlin. So it was in a way also mobilizing in the face of COVID. So, and that was a hybrid tribunal. The main outcome of that tribunal was actually the determination to come together with other sectors, trade unions, women's organizations, solidarity organizations, in a country the idea of a new solidarity. Because solidarity is, has had different manifestations over centuries actually. But of course, the major part of solidarity is how migrant domestic workers, care workers, and other migrant workers express solidarity to each other through opening the door for work, opening the door for a roof over your head, opening the door for all kinds of humanitarian support. That's extremely important. But we need to actually bring the solidarity in a context, for example, in Europe, where solidarity has become criminalized. There is a prohibition on the rescue of migrants crossing the borders, crossing the Mediterranean, crossing the English Channel from France. This is now a crime and you can end up in prison. But the first people to be criminalized in the European context, of course, are the migrants themselves and refugees. The second initiative was simply just last September 30 and October 1 was a caravan of caravan across the lower part of Europe, Italy, Spain,
expose the reality that death has become a normal part of the tolerance of the policy in Europe for deaths. So the slogan was, no deaths, rights. And this was culminated in a people's summit on migration, on migrant refugee peoples. And one of the major resolutions from that, of course, is to continue to oppose that policy of normalizing that we can practice necropolitics and let people die on the journey of migration. But the other part of it really is to build an alternative pact of solidarity among migrants and refugee peoples, of course, but also with trade unions, with the social movements, with women's movements, and to bring a new chapter of international solidarity. So, yeah, we joined today. We were really inspired with what you are growing in this region of the world, Middle East and of course Asia, all the parts of Asia. And since we have members, for example, in Wally in London, we have members from all regions of Asia, but we also have, in the Transnational Migrant Platform, was initiated by Filipino, Indonesian, Latino, African migrants. So it's in a way it's a kind of microcosm of the global reality that we are facing, but also the global solidarity that we are building. So let's build global solidarity.
Solidarity! 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 The workers united
Will never be defeated.
The workers united will never be defeated.
Solidarity.
Solidarity! Grabe po, no, yung binahagi ni Sister Brida. Siyempre, pag sinabing Europe, oy, ang ganda, ang yamang bansa. Pero alam din natin na sa Europa, nangyayari ngayon yung iba't ibang bahagi ng gera, lalo na sa Eastern Europe. At yung nagkakaroon din ng mga gera sa mga kalapit bansa, katulad sa MENA region, doon sila pumupunta. Unfortunately, hindi naman lahat ng bansa ay mapagkalingan, no, sa tinatawag natin mga kababayan na refugees. At doon sa pagbabahagi ni Sister Big kanina, sinabi niya na ngayon meron ng mga bansa na kapag nag-cross ka ng border, kahit hindi mo naman ginusto, pero yun na lang yung tanging mong choice, ituturing kang kriminal. At parang nagiging normal na lang na namamatay sila dahil doon sa migration na nangyayari. Dahil nga sa gera, sa kakulungan ng trabaho, sa mga bansang pinanggalingan nila. Kaya napaka-importante ng ginagawa natin, ng ginagawa nila sa Europa sa pag-build ng global solidarity among different migrant workers. But at the same time, sinabi niya at diniinan niya, hindi lang migrant workers themselves, pero ng kilusang paggawa.
Yes. Thank you so much, congrats, and let's just continue our solidarity.
Labor movement.
Ayan, at para naman sa pagpapatuloy ng ating programa, Nice, kanina, nag-share yung bawat founding members natin ng Pinay Careworkers Transnational, nung kanilang parang her story, kung paano nag-umpisa yung kanilang pagbubuo ng union, ano yung mga migration na talaga. Akala ko part siya nung sounds kanina kasi yun ang ginamit natin sa so, ito ang aeroplano pala. Actually, ang weird. Nakarapat ko may palikot-ikot na aeroplano dito sa... Okay. So, ayan. Gusto na nga ako. Nahilan ako. Nag-share yung ating mga local unions kung paano na nag-found yun sa Manila. Ano yung mga ginagawa na activities, ano yung mga major challenges na kanilang kinakaharap. At para siguro magandang isama ito at magbigay ng konteksto at pagbalik tanaw kung paano ba nagkaroon ng contribution yung bawat samahan, initiatives, kung paano nagkaroon tayo ngayon ng ganitong founding congress. Ay sasamahan tayo via online at anong
sa mga key people sa ating organizing work, no? At katuwang natin sa pagpapalakas ng ating union sa Hong Kong, walang iba kundi si Sister Sheila Estrada.
Ay, good afternoon. Naririnig niyo ako. Naririnig niyo na ako.
Yes.
Yes po.
Okay.
63 na yan.
Ang feeling sa
Si Ate Sheila, 63 na.
nakakatakot.
Dumating sa taon ng 60.
I'm very, very happy kasi
3 years ago.
Correct! Oh my God, correct. This is grow. Ito na. This is it. Nandito na tayo sa napakalaking pangarap natin lang dati. Hindi natin alam kung ito ay nangyayari o hindi. Kaya hindi ko alam kung ano ka kasaya, yung nararamdaman ko ngayon.
Darating si,
Support
Lisa?
ng ating global union ng
Darating.
Filipino Domestic Workers.
Sino?
Kaya parang kanina dami kong nabibinig ng mga inspiring ng mga gawain ng ating mga kasama. Kaya ito na po ay hindi magsasaya. Siguro masaya tayo dahil meron na tayong samahan na napakalaki, napakalawak. Pero ang dapat natin tandaan, ito na rin po yung simula. Simula ng napakalaking responsibilidad natin para mas matulungan pa ang iba't ibang Pilipino na migrant sa iba't ibang bansa para din makasama natin sa pagsulong ng mga karapatan nila at karapatan natin lahat para mabago ang sitwasyon ng ating ginagawa. Para balikan po natin yung pinagdaanan namin na hindi siya masaya, hindi na po kahirap po ang pinagdaanan bago natin mabuo ito. Pero alam natin na lahat po ay mangyayari kapag tayo magtulong-tulong at tayo lahat ay magsama-sama sa isang cause. At naniniwala rin po ako na hindi po tayo titigil hanggang hindi natin nababago ang ating lipunan para sa mga karapatan, benepisyo ng ating mga manggagawa kahit sa mga mundo. Hindi lang po tayo pang Pilipino, pero para po sa lahat ng manggagawa sa globo. Ito na po ang pinaka-history o birth story kasi halos lahat ay babae, ang ating Pinay, Careworkers, Transnational. Balikan po natin ang kanyang
Hindi
simula.
pa data bukas eh. Na-late data ng aeroplano. Ito? Hindi
yun, iba yun.
Yung isa yun.
Sorry po, parang emotional pa ako. Anyway, this is truly a story or a story moment. It is another milestone in the long and incessant struggle of Filipino migrant workers to better lives by organizing ourselves. Following the footsteps of Filipino migrant workers who struggle against oppression and racism in Hawaii and in the mainland USA in the 1930s to the 50s, and those of Larry Long and the Manong Sobrelano who founded the Filipino Farm Labor Union in Stockholm that lead the iconic strike of food speakers in the 1960s. Today, we beseech all of you for finally launching a Transnational Union of Filipino Careworkers. There, in the Philippines, at the abroad, and us in abroad. This is the culmination of 17 years of hard work to organize Filipino migrant domestic workers and caregivers. It started in 2003 when Mr. Rex Barona from the Asian Migrant Center before pero
Or sila alis doon. Ako pwede yung sabi ng si Ate Talina na to pwede kahit 8-7 siya umuwi. Sabi nila,
and thank you to them all. Nakipag-usap po siya, he meet with the leaders of Alliance of Progressive Labour in Cafe Tomas Morato to discuss the possibility of joining forces to organize Filipino migrant workers. After that, there was no big boss for national labor centers in the Philippines to organize migrant workers. As such, the decision of detailed leadership to agree to set an organizer to Hong Kong using its own resource was a bold decision. It was based on the idea that as a social movement union, it is imperative for EPL to organize migrant workers as their potential source of autonomous working class power, one that's not dependent on the machinations of the local politicians. The past two national elections proved this theory right. Migrant workers have a powerful labor vote, unfortunately not yet for progressive policies. Walang pa po tayo yan. Kailangan na po natin buo talaga ng pagkatala natin sa ating government. In 2004, EPL sent visitors to Hong Kong, and then a few years later, Balot, as we all know, Luella Fuentes, joined her in Hong Kong. This was through our learning curves was low. We organized EPL in Hong Kong in 2005. This eventually evolved into PLU Hong Kong in 2012. There were many birth pains, but with the help of ANC who sponsored the piece of our organizers of El Honor Way, we started supporting our efforts as early as 2005, and the support of IDWF and to do our organizing work, as also in Hong Kong, the government has this recognition on freedom of association. So organizing work here in Hong Kong works eventually. The organizing was also based on strategic vision to unionize per nationality. We have the PLU for Filipino, TIMU for Thai, UNDW for the sister from Nepal, we have Indonesian in Hong Kong, and we have also the local domestic workers, which form the multinational federation in the destination countries. As we all know that there is a federation of Asian workers union in Hong Kong that exists, and eventually transnationalized Filipino care workers. Thus, from Hong Kong, we started spreading out to Macau in 2014, Kuala Lumpur in 2016, Singapore in 2017. Then through the IDWF, we made DCU in Taiwan in 2018. And later through IDWF and LO Norway, Sandigan Kuwait in 2019. Meanwhile, at the home front, campaign for the ratification of Convention 189 in 2009 to 2011, where EPL played a vital role in unifying the various efforts of NGOs, trade unions, and other stakeholders, was instrumental in the effort to organize domestic workers in the Philippines, such as a union. LEARN started organizing domestic workers in 2012, which eventually led to the establishment of United in 2015. United remains to be the biggest union of domestic workers in the country. While the idea of building a transnational union was first discussed as early as 2010, its realization was given a boost when Central, LEARN, IDWF, and DGBW started cooperating in 2017. And now we are launching a transnational union. We in Central thank all our partners who stood with us for years to make this moment possible. I don't know if I'm UNC, and on our way, IDWF learned, and of course, our friends from ILO. But none of this would be possible without the courage and the tenacity of all of you today who are there in the Philippines and our members leaders joining us tonight. Today, we honor all of you. Mabuhay po ang mga domestic workers and laborers. Mabuhay ang Pinay Careworkers International. Mabuhay ang unang magbabayan. Maraming salamat po. Pagpatuloy po natin ang ating mga magagandang ginagawa kasi alam natin hindi natin nabuo ito kung hindi po tayo naniniwala, naninindigan ng ginagawa natin ay tama. Kaya pagpatuloy po natin sa tayo ng kasabihan sa Pilipinas na kapag may taga, magkakay tayo mag-alaga ng ating union at tayo ng ating ginagawa, tayo ay may mapapala at ito ang ating nabala. Ang mabuo ang pinakamalaking global union ng ating domestic workers of Philippines. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Hindi kayang maayos na yung
Mamaya.
Oo, so muna. So talaga namang nakakasal kasi talagang kumbaga par talaga siya.
Nagilang mo sa ko.
Magdamasal.
Pero
wala kami. Basta ako.
Distance lang naman yung distance lang yung
Pinagagana na siya Pinay Careworkers
Transnational!
Pinay Careworkers
Transnational!
Yung pag nagsasyan tayo, nawawala yung echo eh.
Pero maraming salamat, Ate Sheila. Alam mo, wala pa ako sa Kilusan. Pagdating ko, andyan na siya at alam kong migrant domestic workers na yung ina-organize. So talagang kitang-kita mo kung gaano kahaba na rin yung kanyang karanasan at naging contribution para nga ito, dumating na yung dating pinapangarap lang at ngayon, ito na nga ating in-launch na ang Kongreso ng Pinay Careworkers
Transnational. At emotional ako in a sense kasi hindi lang si Ate Sheila yung nandito. Nandito din yung kasama natin, matagal nating nakasama para tiyakin at para makatulong na patuloy yung ating organizing. No? At hindi niya tayo iniiwan kahit dito sa lodge, kahit pa nasa Davao siya. Kaya gusto din namin tawagin si Ate Balot, Mera Fuentes, para magbigay ng maikling mensahe para sa lahat.
Sorry na, so may binigay pa natin lang siyang sulat para sa ating lahat. Baka hindi makapagsalita si Balot. Babasahin ko lang po yung message ni Katanong Balot para sa ating lahat. Para sa ating mga kapatid sa pikikibaka at lumalaban sa karapatan ng domestic at care workers. Magandang araw po sa lahat. Di na natin mabilang kung ilang street organizing, activities, meetings, dialogue, rallies, counseling sessions, at kahit na pakikipag-ahaway sa iba, sa marami, sa narating natin kung saan man tayo man. Di pa man natin nakakamit ang ating pinakamataas na layunin, pero ang layo na ng ating narating. Katataanan ko pa nung tayo ay nagsisimula pa lamang. Tayo ay nakikipag-usap sa mga potential leaders at nalaman natin ang tunay na kalagayan ng ating mga kapwa domestic workers. Problemang documents, problema sa readers, abuses, yung no-day off, mga undocumented workers, mga overwork, yung mga rescue operation at marami pang iba. Hanggang ngayon, patuloy pa rin tayo sa process na binabago natin ang kultura na dapat ang pantay-pantay ay pananaw sa lahat ng manggagawa, pagkilala na ang domestic work ay work. To what we organize today, because of our collective power, manadami na sa atin have broken the chains. Organizing and education is the tool. Don't get tired. Kasama pa rin ako from a distance. Please do not stop. Train new organizers. Totoong painful ang process. Posibleng di sa lifetime natin makamit ang ultimate goals. However, we will get there as long as we do not stop. Miss ko po kayong lahat. At maraming salamat. Miss ko na lang po. Kasi sobrang haba yung gusto parating sa atin kasamang kalit.
Maraming salamat, Ate Balot, Mami Balot, yung tawag namin din sa kanya. Okay. Sige, so, baka napapanood tayo ni Ate Balot. So, ito na po yung ating mga pinapangarap ninyo dati. So, we know na kasama pa rin namin kayo dito sa pakikipakan na ito.
Tama, no, Marco, at mahalaga, nakatulong po ba yung pagbabalik tanaw paano to natatag?
Yes!
Kasi ako personally, no, Marco, napakahalaga ng pagbabalik tanaw sa ating kasaysayan. Kasi baon-baon din natin lagi siya sa ating pagkilos at sa ating patuloy na pagbubuo kung gaano hindi kadali yung ating dinaanan para maitatag ito, but at the same time, hindi naman ibig sabihin na natatag na tayo, wala na tayo ng challenges. For sure, pag mas lumalakas din tayo, mas lumalakad din yung ating tatahaking mga pagsubok.
Yeah, and today, we are creating a new her story. Ito naman yung pagbabalik-tanawan ng mga susunod na henerasyon ng mga migrant and care workers union sa susunod na hopefully mas improve na yung working condition because of these people.
And this is her story.
Yes.
At hindi ito kasaysayan ng iba, atin ito.
Dahil dyan, tuloy tayo sa mga solidarity messages.
Yeah, bago tayo pumunta dun sa solidarity messages, again, maraming salamat kay Sister Sheila at Balot.
As we go marching, marching in the beauty of the day.
Mami Balot? Ba't hindi? Wala nga yung balot. Eh, si Ate Sheila yung tawag nila, Mami Balot. Hindi, iba yung balot. Ilan yung balot? Hindi. Yung balot, yung nasa Davao. Hindi nakapagpunta. Hindi sila nagpunta doon sa taas. Sila yung kopya natin. Pinapakanta tayo. Bakit wala? Wala tayo. Hindi naka-college yung
Lang na tayo lang po kayo.
Tayo lang daw. Sit lang daw. Wala naman eh.
mapagpalaya,
Hukbong mapagpalaya.
uring manggagawa.
Ayan.
Grabe, bread and roses, bread and roses. Kasi yung pag-rise natin mga kababaihan ay pag-rise ng buong lahi.
At syempre, kasama niyo naman din kami mga kalalakihan na mulat sa sitwasyon. Kaya naman, bibigyan natin ng importansya ang mga kababaihan upang makahabol. Kasi sabi nila equality. Pero hindi naman pwedeng equality sa isang society na alam mong may isang dominante. Kaya naman kinakailangan, bigyan natin ng mas malaking espasyo yung mga kababaihan para makapagsabay tayo.
At sa kalagayan ngayon ng kilusang paggawa, hindi pwedeng equitable distribution of wealth lang. Hindi pwedeng labanan lang ang kapitalismo. Dapat labanan din ang patriarkiya because we are all an equal power relationship between men and women as well.
Hindi tayo magkakaroon ng pantay na lipunan hanggang mayroong hindi pagkakapantay din sa pagturing sa ating mga kasarian.
Tama. Kaya mabuhay tayo mga kasama. At muli, Pinay Careworkers
Transnational!
Pinay Careworkers
Transnational!
At ngayon, tulad nga ng sabi ni Marco kanina, maraming nais magbigay sa atin ng mensahe ng pakikiisa. Gusto niyo ba silang marinig?
Yes!
Gusto ba?
Yes!
Kano gusto? Pinay Careworkers
Transnational!
Pinay Careworkers
Transnational! Ayan, taas pa rin talaga ng energy.
And I hope one of our representative from ILO is now in Zoom. But before that, let us call on yung iba pa nating mga kasamang magbibigay ng solidarity messages. So we have our international advisor for Asia of the International Department of the Norwegian Trade Union Confederation, or ELO Norway, Brother Magnus Halton.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dear comrades, dear sisters and brothers, it is an honor for me to address you today on behalf of ELO Norway's almost 1 million members on this historic day. ELO Norway have supported your struggle since the early 2000s and to have seen your growth and your successes leading up to this day has been very excellent. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the leaders, organizers and members, past and present, that have contributed to this. And a special thanks to you all today here in this room and following us online. We have already seen how much you have achieved fighting for better working conditions and salaries for overseas workers. Helping solve individual cases, educating and organizing all over the world. You have not limited yourself to Filipino workers, but cooperated and supported with local unions for the betterments of all workers in your host countries, and contributing to creating bonds with workers from all over the world. You are the inspiration for workers and organizers in ELO Norway, and doing in practice what we often just speak of. Workers must come together and cooperate across borders, because together we are. I assure you that ELO Norway and the Norwegian Union members will continue to support both you and Centro going forward. Hopefully you will be able to grow and organize in all countries where workers from the Philippines are present. Again, on behalf of all Norwegian workers, thank you very much and congratulations on this historic day.
Thank you so much, Brother Magnus, and to ELO Norway. And we have with us his colleagues, of course, the consultant for Asia, Brother Floro, one of our international advisor, in fact, for Bundet, who is also affiliated to ELO Norway, Brother Hans Christian. and their communication officer, Sister Johan.
Nangingis ko mag-welcome.
Yes, and they have been here for how many days now?
I think 10 days.
10 days, okay. So this is one of the best, maybe, best experience here in the Philippines. Should I assume that?
Yes. Again, like what Sister Sheila and other colleagues have said, thank you so much for the solidarity. We don't and together with our other solidarity support partners, that this is not just about funds and resources, but it's about a real solidarity for us to build workers' power.
And to continue with our solidarity messages, now,
we will call on the ILO Safe and Fair.
Kasi tayo itong pirmahan na, yung pamasahin mo.
Oh, okay. Before that, you know, we're very flexible.
Lagyan mo na lang ang amount, tapos yung ticket, kasi kailangan niya ma-refund dahil yung
at tawagin naman natin ang isa sa mga sumusuporta din sa mga union dito sa Pilipinas mula sa Solidarity Center Philippines, si Miss Adriana Garcia.
Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational!
Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational!
yung pagpauwi, yung pauwi at saka pabalik.
Basta yung
Hello, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, mga kapatid.
Kasi yung kahapon, yung
So, una sa lahat,
ng sa
thank you
gasolina,
sa
kung hindi
pagpunta sa
tatanggapin
amin
natin
sa
sa
Solidarity Center sa
bibigyan natin sa
napaka-historic and historic na moment na ito. Alam niyo na sinabi na ng marami dito na ito talaga ay tagumpay ninyo. Kasi halatang-halata na pinagtrabuhan ninyo. Kita ganyan no itong pinagtrabuhan. Kaya grabe, hanga ako.
Kasi
Alam niyo, I'm looking at your faces ngayon at alam ko,
okay lang, basta magdala lang ama. Pero yung pagpunta sa bahay, kasi parang privilege na pagpunta na tayo sa bahay. Hindi ko alam kung
siyempre
sasagutin pa nila.
napakapasyonado ang mga
Basta yung from work to
kababaihan,
airport and then
unionista,
airport back to
mga
work.
aktivista na nakikibakan, nakikilaban para sa mga
Kahit
karapatan.
tatanungin ko yun kung paano magkawalang. Hindi kami
So, ako pala si Andre Garcia. I'm a program officer ng Solidarity
kasi ako
Center.
yung sa Uber ko.
Pinanggit ni Nice.
Uber kasi kami.
Solidarity Center
Bali lumalabas
is
sa
the
akin.
largest
pamasahe
US-based
ko from
international workers
daily to airport,
organization.
800.
And we have
Ang
programs
isasubmit ko
in
yun.
60
Pero
countries.
ang sabi niya kasi,
So,
lagyan na lang ng amount. Pero
yung
kung
mga
ganun
programs
kalaki
namin,
tatanungin.
tinutulungan namin ang mga union and trade, yung mga trade unions and workers organizations that are facing the challenges that yung mga fini-face niya rin na yung mababang sweldo, lack of social protection,
Hindi, tatanungin ko nga.
lack
Kung
of
kailangan
social
ng resisyo
protection,
kasi
and syempre yung
intindi ko kasi
informal
sinabi niya pagka below 1,000.
So, kakasimula lang namin dito sa
Pero
Philippines
pagka
this year, kaya napakasaya namin na inimbita kami dito at makilala ka namin kayo. So, salamat talaga. Okay. So, alam nyo, binanggit na ng mga previous speakers na tinuturi ang mga domestic workers bilang mga bagong bayani, di ba? At hindi naman taka-taka kung bakit sa, beyond the remittances, yung trabaho nyo, parang dalawang benepisyo niyo yung mga host country nyo. Siyempre, yung mga pamilya nyo rin, di ba? Yun yung pagiging bayani nyo. Ngunit sa paggamit ng salitang
Ang
bayani,
Solidarity Center
para
sa
bang
Amerika
naging
yan. Sila yung
normalized
representative.
or may konotasyon
Parang sila
na palagi
yung
bang
representative
may
ng
sakripisyo sa domestic work? Na kailangan ba talaga na pag domestic work, panay sacrifices, panay pagpapamartir? Pero alam niyo, dito sa pandemic, marirealize natin, nagkakaroon din ng mga new normal na, di ba? Kaya naman nating nagbago. So, kayo ang mga change makers natin. Kayo yung gumagawa ng new normal sa domestic work. Ginagawa niyong trabaho tong desente, ligtas, may living wage, di ba? So, yun. So, grabe, hanga ako sa mga ginawa niyo at patuloy niyong alam kong gagawin in the future. So, through organizing and banding together, like what we are doing today, alam kong ma-achieve natin yung mga gusto natin ma-achieve. Unity becomes especially important in the context of
the global domestic work na sa iba't ibang bansa may mga migrant workers tayo. And nakakatuwa kasi represented ang 8 countries and 8 organizations ngayon sa Hong Kong, Macau, Malaysia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Taiwan, Jordan at syempre sa Pilipinas. So palakpakan natin na kayo. Kasi lumipad pa yung iba dito, yung iba nasa Zoom. Nakakatuwa talaga na tumayo pa talaga tayo dito to celebrate this momentous event. And it is not only in the Philippines that this is happening. You are part of a global network of partners na nandito rin ngayon. So palakpakan rin natin yung mga partners ngayon. And kami sa Solidarity Center, we are so honored and committed in being part of this fight as well. So thank you so much. Mabuhay ang magagawang Pilipino. Mabuhay ang ating mga domestic workers and care workers.
Mabuhay ang mga domestic and care workers! Mabuhay ang uring manggagawa!
Mabuhay!
Yan, maraming salamat, Miss Andre Garcia from the Solidarity Center, Philippines, na yung kanilang samahan ay nakabase sa US. Ayan, syempre, yung Solidarity Center ngayon ay meron siyang katuwang natin ngayon sa sentro doon sa pag-organisa ng mga food delivery riders. At yes, at syempre, hindi man directly tumutulong doon sa mga domestic workers, meron siyang indirect na epekto eh. Kasi the more na lumalakas yung ating national center o kaya naman yung ating mga kaalyadong grupo, mas lumalakas din yung ating mga bargaining power. Ganun din naman kapag lumalakas ang mga domestic workers natin, kahit saang bansa, ay pwede rin sila maka-apekto doon sa pag-uplift noong karapatan at
working condition
ng iba.
Kasama natin. Yan. So, para sa pagpapatuloy, Marco?
Yan, ituloy na natin ang pagbibigay ng mensahe ng pakikisa mula naman sa UP School of Labor and Industrial Relations, si Professor Verna Bingi Viahar. At siguro siya na rin yung mag-introduce doon sa bibigay na video ng kanyang fellow professor from UP Soler.
Ngayon yung 200 na binigay sa akin ni Emma, binigay sa kanya. Kaya ngayon, ang solusyon namin,
nagpadala po yung kasamahan ko sa
para yung pamasahe ko. Yung pamasahe ko naman ng Bulacan, ibigay ko na lang.
Via Zoom, yung kanyang solidarity message. Tapos ako, may message nila. Actually, lumang staff ako ng Merge.
Sabi naman ni Ate Chap, bayaran ko na lang daw yung
So, yung po ang connection ko dito. At wala akong tinuturo ngayon sa...
Kaya 200 lang
And then, nag-research ako about domestic workers. Mamaya ikwento ko. Si Melissa muna o ako? Ako na lang muna, mauna. So, ako muna ang mauna. And then, si Professor Melissa Serrano. So, yung pagpunta ko po dito, nakikisa po ako sa inyo. Allow me to read my very short message. Good afternoon sa lahat. Particularly to the organized domestic workers present today as you are founding your Transnational Union of Migrant Workers and Care Workers. Congratulations to you. Palakpakan niyo ang inyong mga sarili. And more congratulations to the constituting Domestic and Care Workers Unions na napuna of the TNU from Hong Kong, Kuwait, Malaysia, Philippines, Jordan, Macau, Bahrain, and Quezon City. So the issues of migrant domestic workers in Asia for me have become an important area of research kasi nagtrabaho po ako sa LEARN doing the Global Network project in 2002 to 2011. I was working with FISH at that time and we were looking at labor and globalization and the phenomenon of migrant domestic workers. In 2012, I did my PhD sa Germany for 4 years. Pero natapos ko lang last year. Ang field research ko po ay ginawa ko po sa Malaysia. So in 2013 and 2014, tumira po ako sa Malaysia ng 6 weeks every year for 2 years. So dahil estudyante lang ako, wala akong pera, nakikita na po ako sa BWI staff house. And during that time, umiikot po ako para makipagkilala sa mga domestic workers, Filipino domestic workers doon. So sumasama po ako pag nagpipiknik sila, sumasama din po ako pag meron silang meeting. At nagtiwala sila sa akin.
Pero kung wala po yung iba, share na lang po.
Sa kanilang mga safe houses. Wala po
Opo, pero magmamatch po tayo paakyat sa stage. Para sayang naman
ang
yung
problema sa Malaysia ay maraming runaways. Yung mga runaways po ay sila yung mga naabuso sa loob ng bahay at kailangan nilang lumayas, tumakbo. Pero sa Malaysia kasi, pag umalis ka sa bahay na pinagtatrabahuan mo, i-criminalize ka po, uhulihin ka at ikukulong ka bago ka i-deport. So yun po yung mga issue ng domestic workers po sa Malaysia. So, it was a very insightful moment for me as I met the Filipinos and Indonesian migrant domestic workers in Malaysia. I thank the assistance of BWI Asia Pacific Office as they hosted my research, as well as constant assistance from FISH, the MPUC Union, the UNI MLC, yung Malaysia Labor Council, and the many Filipinas who talked with me. Kasi hindi po nag-English yung mga Indonesia, hindi po nila ako pinakausap. So wala pa po ang AMPO noon. So sumunod naman yung AMPO in 2014. Yung title po ng dissertation ko ay Spaces, Constraints, and Tensions, Strategies of Trade Unions and NGOs in Organizing Migrant Domestic Workers in Malaysia. So, which is basically, yun po yung laman ng ng research, strategies on organizing. So, hindi, ipapublish na po siya next week. But just to highlight the analytical conclusion of the study, ang na-find out po ay the domestic workers, migrant domestic workers in Malaysia experience disempowerment, disposability, and exclusion. Disempowerment, I think, I refer this to the job-based precarity, which is derived from the invisibility of domestic work. Many still don't recognize that domestic work is work. Many of that are women, tayo, who continue to believe that it is our work by nature. Na it is not. Paid domestic workers naman, on the other hand, situated inside the households as workplaces are isolated, invisible, and vulnerable to physical, emotional, and other forms of abuse. So, na-witness ko po ito for real. The second conclusion that I got from my research is about the concept of disposability, disposable utensils. So it is about status-based precarity or vulnerability of migrant domestic workers who have temporary work permits tied to one employer. In other countries, unlike in Macau, that domestic workers cannot roam around. They can roam around. But in Malaysia, they are actually invisible. They have to stay inside the house. In my research, I analyzed that this is underscored by the production relations of the political economy of Malaysia, which is corporatist
Pero
capitalism.
kailangan may kasama siya.
With their labor shortage on domestic work, they actively recruit and allow free market of maids. They call it maids as dispensable goods. So if you are in Malaysia, you see a lot of ads, tarpaulins along the streets that advertise, we have the best maids in this office. You can hire the best maids, the most presentable maids. So they are advertised as goods, and they have also policies of return and refund. So if there's a conflict between a domestic worker and an employer, the employer can return the so-called maid, and then they will be refunded just like any product. So that's one of the main issues. And the last issue is that migrant domestic workers experience exclusion at the national level. I am happy to hear that they have revised their labor code or labor and employment law, because before, domestic workers in Malaysia were called domestic servants. It's really written in their labor code. And they are not considered workers. This is called national-based precarity or vulnerability of migrant domestic workers in Malaysia that emanate from the non-recognition of domestic work as work and the repression of activism around the issue of domestic work. So I also look at the power sources of workers in Malaysia. So thus, the migrant domestic workers in Malaysia have to cope by self-organizing mutual help assisted by other migrants, such as establishing safe houses, helping the runaways get new passports, and finding daily jobs in the meantime. Some of them are assisted by human rights, women, legal, and religious groups, while some of them organized under the trade unions. So there was a time I was there, I had to go to the employment or manpower agency because one Filipina ran away. But she was very afraid to go to her agency because she might get arrested. So I have to get her passport in her manpower agency so that she will not get arrested. And it was fine. I was able to get her passport and she was able to get her credentials. Because normally in Malaysia, they don't hold their passports. It is held by the manpower agency or the recruitment agency or the employer. So they are just given Xerox copies of their passports. But I don't think this is experienced only in Malaysia. This is thus important to learn from each other and support each other. While coming together for support and solidarity is important, a unified labor organization could amplify the voice and representation of the interests of migrant domestic workers. This transnational union of migrant domestic workers can be a vehicle for such and in broadening solidarity and unity among domestic and care workers in the world. Again, congratulations and good luck to your Congress tomorrow.
Thank you, Ma'am Binky. So, ibibitin muna natin sila sa mensahe ni Ma'am Melissa Serrano para maayos din
Nakabihis pa naman na si Chukoy sa
text. Pero tingnan din muna natin kung
nakalimutan ko Friday.
buong-buo pa din ang enerhiya ng ating mga kasama dahil nakita ko kumakain na sila. Ayan.
Sige, so tignan ulit natin yung energy ng ating mga kasama. So, mag-chant tayo ulit. Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational! Makakatayo ba yan? Makakatayo ba yan? Makakatayo ba yan? Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational!
Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational!
Tapos pagstambayan ng feet,
Siguro.
Tapos meron din kamay, tapos may sanga ng feet. Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational! Pinay Careworkers!
Transnational!
The Workers United!
Will never
never be defeated.
Will never be defeated.
The workers united!
At dahil dyan, deserve din natin magkaroon ng break. Ayan. So kaya naman mga kapatid, para sa...
Manamnam natin ang ating mga merienda.
Yes, so ngayon po ay almost 3:30. So pwede tayo magkaroon ng 15 minutes na break. So balik po tayo ng 3:45. Okay? So may chance kayo na mag-meet pa yung iba pa sa mga bago nating mga kasama dito.
At baka kasi madagdagan pa yung ating papremyo, meron ka na yung tatawagin iba kung nakalima na nga sila.
Yes, so we'll be right back.
So para din po, palakpakan naman po natin ang ating mga tech team. Yan, at makapag-break at kain din po sila.
Ikaw, tingala ko kanina kung ano.
Kami nag-toothbrush, kaya na-umuwi.
Kaya pa may amoy-amoy na sa
Mabilis magaspa.
Pag isa pa toothbrush ko. Ikat mo na ako.
Hindi na daw po kakantay. Mas gusto ko yung solidarity na rebe. Dyan yun. Solidarity forever. The sun is closer. What a people hear us singing. Red roses, red roses. As we go marching,
Tapos na ako sa taas.
hanggang 3:47 lang, June.
Oo.
Break lang.
Lubat ko, lubat. Kailangan ko kumuha ng power bank.
Ay, kaya mo pa rin yung resibo. Mali sa
Tagal-tagal pa 50 minutes.
Toothbrush na rin ako. They will not. Yeah. You need to go to my home, right? We just make Marites in their book. For more of you. Sabi ba na you can sleep at the bed. Don't worry about it. You mean you will sleep in Don't sleep at the sofa. Very cold there. I already turned off the air gusto mo? Diba tuloy naman yung anak mo? Gusto mo dito ko kay Miss Grace? Yan, ikaw naman ang gumamit ko. Yung de salad. Is it okay?
I'll just try to ask for one more blanket. So,
Yeah, she will.
yeah, I just maybe just go to the counter to ask.
Yeah. But she will do that. Don't worry. Hello.
What?
Is it before the former?
Because the couch is comfortable.
This one?
And I can also sleep again. No time.
I don't think so. It is in my phone.
It's not my dining. You are yours. Para maka-sleep kayo na.
Yeah.
Siya sabihin na nila ako bukas. This morning.
No, it's only this one.
No, you kasi standard is in the stage.
No, the other one, the photo.
Oh, this one. No, I have. This one, right? Okay. You contact here. How I don't know how to enter the yeah. Give me a second.
Mas pagsundo ko overnight.